Hey guys, it's Pastor Mel, and I just need to tell you something real quick. Divorce is real. Furthermore, I decided to have one, and I recommend that you do the same. Yeah, that's right. Divorce yourself from every excuse and every self-imposed limitation that has literally already cost you decades, dreams, and destiny. And don't get me wrong, nothing's more beautiful than unity. That's only when we're unified with the purpose that our Father created us for. And when we're walking within the musical harmony of divine connections with like-minded people. That's people who want what we want and who value what we value and who are more than willing to lock arms with one another to help each other get to where we can get to together through mutual support. Listen, there's something going down right now, y'all. I hope that you don't miss it. If it's in you, then you know who I'm talking to. My partners and I are like family, and this thing we got is thicker than blood because it's made in the spirit. And it's in the spirit that we decided to make some changes. How do you feel about these changes? Are you ready? Let us know if you need a spot at the table. We're about to participate in a halftime of a lifetime. It's winning season. Father's favor.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to another episode. We are back, guys. We're talking about letting go and let's go. Let go and let's go. Okay. I am Tanya Evans Barnes. I am your hostess for this evening, and I am going to bring forth my partner, my business partner, my brother from another mother, Pastor Mel Keys. But before I bring him forth, I'm going to say shout out. Hey, Mark Leaks. Thanks for chiming in tonight. Come on, Pastor Mel, out of San Antonio, Texas. My brother from another mother.
What's up, baby sister?
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing well. I'm thankful to be here. And my condolences to you and your family. I know that
my condolences to yours. It's just,
absolutely.
We never know the time or the day.
Absolutely.
That's why we have to love on each other while we're here and live.
You're so right. You're so right. We have Minister Lisa chiming in too. We want to get her ready in position.
Hey, Minister Lisa.
How was your Easter, darling? The front part of it and everything.
My happy resurrection day. He rose was amazing. I was able to, give my life back over to Christ. I went to church kind of heavy, not knowing that I was going to get that news that I got later on. But God is a good God all the time. And he don't, what we fail to do, we make mistakes all the time, but he is not a mistake maker. He is not a God that he can lie. So I know that everything is going to work out for the good for those that love the Lord. Yes, my heart is heavy. I'm sure yours is, because, hey, death tends to do that. But to be absent from the body is to be in the presence of the Lord. So that gives me solace.
I'm glad to hear that. That's a faith testimony that I walk with. Life is like that. The highs and the lows, they blend in. The lines get blurred, but the hope that remains constant in my life. And I'm thankful and grateful to be partnered with you. So let's do this. We're going to bring Minister Lisa in just a few moments, and I'm going to put you in the lobby. Y'all don't go anywhere. I want to do some kind of mindset training before we get started, because I'm telling you guys, we definitely got to elevate our minds to elevate our lives. Somebody write that down right now. We got to elevate our minds to elevate our lives. I got Lady K is in the house. Good evening, sweetheart. I'm glad you're home. Amen. Mark Leak, my main man, my bro. It's good to see you, man. Tell the queen I said hello. I hope that you all are doing well and you're rocking that thing just like we discussed on the last go round. So guys, I need about 10 minutes or less. I want to talk before we even go into anything travel related, travel connected, because if you're going to travel, that means you're going somewhere. And some of us, we are literally hindering the places that we can go, the places we even called to go and should go, because we've not let go. Said it again, we are hindering the places that we can go, and even the places we've been called to go, because we have not let go. So tonight's subject, just for a few moments, is talking about let go and let's go. I'm not sure where it is that you're called to go, but there is a place, and it's greater than the space you're in now. I'm saying it again. I'm not sure where you're called to go. I don't know that space, but it's greater than where you are right now. But before you get there, I promise you there are going to be some things that you're going to need to let go. So tonight, if any of these resonate with your heart, just let us know. Put it in the comments, and we'll go that way. Amen. Let go and let's go. If we're going to let go and let's go, one of the first things on that list, it should be on the chopping block, and it's kind of generic. It's kind of universal. It's kind of widespread. You may not have the same ones I've had. I may not have the same ones you've had, but we've all had some of these. In fact, some of us, we probably got a ton of them right now. I don't know who I'm talking to, but that's something we got to let go, y'all. We got to, if we're going to go where God has called us to, if we're going to go where we are capable, fully capable of going, we're definitely going to have to let go of those excuses, y'all. One of my beautiful big sisters, she's in the Lord, and she's with the Lord. And Minister Renee, she would always say, excuses, they're nothing more than creative lies. Carol Kaspar, it's good to see you, darling. Thanks for chiming in. Creative lies, she called them. I always chuckle when she said that. I said, "You girl, you got it right there. That's what an excuse is. It's a creative lie. I mean, and we can come, man, we can be clever. We can be so, good God Almighty, genius level with the lies we create just to hold us in the same spot where we've been. Aren't you tired of being in that same spot? Don't you want something different? And we come up with so many clever, creative lies. These are our excuses. These are the ways in which we co-sign for ourselves to stay stuck where we've always been. You know, these are the ways that we literally rationalize in our own minds that, hey, it's good. I got enough. Rebecca, it's good to see you, darling. Thanks for chiming in. It's what we tell ourselves. It's our medication, if you will. It's our therapy, if you will. But it's not helpful. It's hurtful. Our excuses, listen carefully, our excuses are causing us great harm. Our excuses are causing us hurt. And sometimes it's not the physical. It's not, you don't have any lacerations. You're not bleeding. You don't have a big gash in your head, nothing like that. But I'm telling you, you got some wounds. We have some wounds in hidden places because of the excuses that not only do we make, but the excuses that we tolerate, the excuses that we maintain. And if you're going to let go, you need to let go of your excuses first. Say it again. If you're going to let go, we need to let go of our excuses first. We got to let go of those creative lies that have bound us where we are and that have kept us to where we've been. Because there's more room to go. There's more room to grow. But we got to first let go. Let go of those excuses, beloved. But then secondly, if we're going to let go, we got to let go of a second thing to go, be able to go. Ernestine, it's good to see you, darling. So let's go by letting go of unrealistic expectations. Unrealistic expectations. Perfect conditions, if you will. Sometimes, y'all, we've been waiting for everything to be right. We've been waiting for everything to be in place. We've been waiting for all the money to show up, all the people to show up, waiting for the stars to line up. We always talking about this, that, and the other. Well, when this happens and that happens, well, what if those things never happen? And sometimes they don't. Beloved, if God gave you something to do, you got to do it while you can get it done. We got to work while it's day, because night comes when no man can work. So we got to make sure that if we are going to go, and we ought to let's go, we got to let go, y'all, of excuses, creative lies, but we got to let go of unrealistic expectations. But not only must we let go of unrealistic expectations, aka perfect conditions, listen carefully, we got to let go. If we're going to go, let's go, y'all. If we're going to go, we got to let go of waiting for the wrong people to go with us. Now, I know I'm talking better than y'all saying anything because I know I'm not the only one that's been in this category where you thought that such and such were supposed to go with you. And as a result of them going with you, have you ever been in one of them situations? You waiting on folk, you got the car gassed up, you done checked the tire pressure, you done did everything, all change, everything's ready to go. And they say, well, just give me another 15, 20 minutes. Give me another 30, or we'll be ready by the evening. And you ready to go. You got everything, your luggage in the car, everything's good. And then you get that call, you get the text. You know what? I'm not going to make it. Folk will run you like that if you're not careful. Folk will have you thinking that they're going with you. And if you just hold on another 5 minutes, listen, they won't go on in the first place. Could I help you with some understanding? Bible says, in all you're getting, get it under. Here's what you need to understand. They were not going with you in the first place. And do not waste more time, valuable time at that, waiting for the wrong people to go with you. They were not going with you in the first place. And many times you'll be doing the same thing month after month, year after year, decade after decade. Why? Because you're waiting for the wrong people. Why wrong people? Because if they were the right people, they would have already been there. If they were the right people, listen, you wouldn't have been waiting for them. They would have been at your house. Look, what's taking you so long? Iron sharpens iron. And sometimes we're in the wrong circle. Sometimes we're in the wrong fellowship. Sometimes we got the wrong friends, y'all. And you got to make sure that you are not wasting valuable time waiting for the wrong people to go with you. So if we're going to go, y'all, let's go. But you got to let go to let's go. Cousin Althea, it's good to see you, darling. Thank you for chiming in. So we want to make sure we're going to let go of excuses. Those are creative lies. We're going to let go of unrealistic expectations. We're going to let go of waiting for the wrong people to go with us because it never works out right. And then we're going to let go, listen, stagnant mindsets. We're going to let go of miseducation. We're going to let go of misconceptions. All of us, come on, let's be real. All of us were brought up and raised with some things that were not necessarily true. It's just what the people who raised us or trained us is what they thought were true. And they gave us certain ideals. They gave us certain values. They gave us many times with good intentions, the best of what they had. But let's just make it clear, it wasn't always cutting the mustard. Come on, you can't, mama said it this way, you can't pull blood out of turnip. And if they did not have blood in them, they couldn't give it to you. If they didn't have understanding of finance, if they didn't have an understanding of world travel, if they didn't have an understanding of, empowerment and personal development and whatever else, they couldn't give it to you because they didn't have it themselves. They probably gave you the best of what they had. And in the transfer, some kind of way, you got a mindset that is closely tied to where you came from, as mine, and your education. I don't know what schools, degrees, whatever, or even friends, learning from friends. But there's some miseducation going on. Come on. And some misconceptions that we've walked with and we've maintained. And it takes growth, y'all. It takes exposure. And anytime we're going to grow, pain is involved. Say it again. Anytime we grow, Dr. Phyllis, I love you, darling. Anytime we grow, pain is involved. Growth requires pain. There is no growth, no real growth, no lasting growth, no significant growth unless there's pain involved. And it's painful to let go of some of the mindsets that we've been so familiar with. It's painful to let go of a way of thinking that's been faulty. It might be faulty, but it's all you've had. It's painful to let go of some miseducation. If they told you 2 + 2 was 17, and then you find out it's not 17, it's 4 after all these years, it's going to be painful. You've been doing that math that way all that time. It's painful to let go of some of these misconceptions. And these are the things that are required, because if we're going to let go, we got to let go. We got to let go of excuses, y'all. Those are the creative lies. We got to let go of the unrealistic expectations. We got to let go of waiting for the wrong people to go with us. And then we got to let go of stagnant mindsets, miseducation, and misconceptions. And then last but not least, listen, we got to let go of people who are co-signing on our comfort zone and our lesser self. It's sad that sometimes, because we don't understand the true definition of a friend, we have lessened what a real friend is. And we've gotten, people in our circle, and we've called them friends, and they have co-signed on our comfort zone. They have co-signed on our lesser selves. They have co-signed on our weaknesses. And sometimes the weaknesses that they have tolerated have become the weaknesses that have been perpetuated. The weaknesses that have grown as a result that no one has challenged us. No one has pushed us. No one has loved us enough to make us uncomfortable. Well, if you're going to let go, and I think we should, there are going to be some things you're going to have to let go. And perhaps as we get ready to bring our friends in, one of the things you agree with, there are some people who have co-signed on some things that should have never been co-signed on. Get out of that comfort zone, beloved. You don't belong there. Get out of your lesser self, beloved. You're greater than that. And God has much more in store for you. Let's go and let go. Dr. Phyllis, I'm so glad to see you. My Aunt Janice, I love you, darling. Thanks for chiming in. I'm going to get our guests in because we got some material to cover, and we're grateful and thankful. We got, look at here, we got my sister extraordinaire. She's not on duty tonight, and I'm so grateful and thankful. Ladies, are y'all ready to let's go and let go? I think y'all are muted.
Yes, sir. I'm ready to let go and let's go.
Absolutely. Anything stand out for you?
Everything you said. You know what? I'll be on the edge of my seat every time you speak, Pastor Mel, because you be dropping the nuggets. You be telling the truth. You don't candy coat it. We got to let go of these excuses. We have to let go of these unrealistic behaviors. We just have to let it go. I planted a flower. I'm still waiting on it to grow and sprout up. It ain't gonna do it overnight. That's unrealistic. You got to plant the seed. You got to wait. You got to feed it. Hey, Abaddon, I see you looking.
There he is.
Yeah, we got to toss all that extra baggage off.
Absolutely. Look, ladies, let's do this. There's a gentleman, and I want to encourage everybody. We've been doing this life study. We covered chapter 3 on last week. I would encourage everybody watching to get your own personal copy from Amazon. Living for Legacy, Brian Bullock, pastor out of Charlotte, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And what we're going to do is we're going to share with you some clips, because this is how important it is to let go. If we don't let go, we can't live or even leave the legacy that's in our hearts.
That's right.
Many of us, we have some sterling intentions. I mean, we will work hard to do some things, but I'm afraid that we're using the wrong tools, the wrong methods, if you will. And yes, we have unrealistic expectations, especially that we're not living in a time frame of 100 years ago, where the things that many of us are still doing now, it worked 100 years ago.
Right.
But it's not going to work right now.
Different times.
Yes. So watch this clip and let's have some conversation when you come back.
Your first name is about you, but your last name is about us. Legacy. There's power in your name. Power in your name. McDonald's is a last name. Abercrombie and Fitch, last names. Armani is a last name. Baskin Robbins is a last name. Chrysler is a last name. Fisher Price, Gucci, Hennessy, Harley Davidson, Hilton, Honda, Kohl's, Kraft Foods, Lowe's Movie Theater, Marriott is a last name. Maybach is a last name. Nordstrom is a last name. Pillsbury is a last name. Porsche is a last name. Procter & Gamble, 2 last names. Rolls Royce, Charles Rolls, Henry Royce, last names. Turner Broadcast System, Ted Turner, last name. Versace, last name. Wells Fargo, Henry Wells, William Fargo, last name. Walgreens, last name. Wrigley's, last name. Welch's Grape Juice, last name. Here you are, you think you're buying a product. You are not buying a product, you're buying a name. You think you're wearing a product. Hey, look at this product. No, you're saying, look at this family. And what you don't know is while you're making every family rich, you're making yourself broke. So you done went to one family called Wells Fargo and got $200,000 so you can go to another family called Rolls Royce so you can give them money to get yourself a car so you can go back to the hood and see the Joneses and say, look at what barely sitting up being rich. And Harley Davidsons and Rolls Royces are being rich. And the Joneses are sitting there holding up people's stuff saying, look at what we did and we broke. What if I told you that your blessing is attached to your name? That part of the reason why you're not wealthy yet is because you keep trying to make Yolanda wealthy. You keep trying to make Tasha wealthy. What if you made Johnson's wealthy? What if you started thinking about your kids? What if you started thinking about your legacy? What if God started dropping Canaan and opening up windows of heaven? Because now you're not just thinking about you, you're thinking kingdom. There are some people who are attached to you who say, Mama, can you do something with this name? There's some people saying, Dad, can you do something with this name? Maybe God gave you the name to change and reverse some of the stuff that the name meant one day. I wish there was somebody in this room that say my name.
Does that register, y'all?
Yes.
Every single time I hear it, it just hits me in the heart because, again, we've all, myself included, we've held on to things that were detrimental against the true desires of our heart.
Yeah.
To live something that was significant, to live something that will make an impact and leave an impact that will become a legacy, but we've not yet gotten out of our way. How does that speak to you personally?
Well, for me, that puts me in the mindset for when I was growing up and all the things that was spoke over my life of what I couldn't do, what I wouldn't be able to do. And when it came to pass, when I completed it, like getting a degree, finishing my first book, when I knew that I could do it within myself, whatever else somebody else said about me, it was null and void. I just took it as the total opposite of what it really was. When you say I can't, in my mind, I hear I can and I will.
I love it. That's what we love about you so much. Minister Lisa, what speaks to you in terms of letting go so that you can let go, and that video that you just saw about leaving a legacy from Pastor Bullock?
I think the part that really struck is the beginning when he said your last name is about us, and I have to say that transformation takes place the more you're learning, the more that's poured into you. You begin to change your outlook, your perspective, the way you look at life. And I can honestly say at this point in my life, it is about us. Everything that I do, no longer is it about Lisa. No longer is it about Lisa, but it's about who I can be a blessing to. It's about my grandchildren. It's about my children. It's about making a difference, or like some people say, making a footprint, in life. It's about whatever I leave behind, that it'll speak loudly of who I actually was. So it's about building. It's about doing what, just doing it. No longer just talking about it, but do it. Just make it happen. Just do it. And it's, for me, it's also about, like I said, just being who God said we are, kingdom minded, bringing increase into this earth, multiplication into the earth, taking what He's given us and planting it, sowing it, and creating a harvest, a great, great harvest.
I love it. I'm so honored to be connected to both of you too. Let's go to some of these comments. We got Pastor Rebecca, praise the Lord, darling. Minister Renethia, let's go and let go. Honored to be connected with you, sis. Lady K is in the house. She keeps her bags packed. Chris has a word for you, Tanya. He says, hey, honey bunny. And Ernestine says, let go and let go. Amen. So we're excited to do this. Let me throw this out for those of you who have been following us while we've been on this journey of letting go so that we can go. We have a special gift to you, and we're going to bring up a video in just a moment. But be bold enough to let go of this. So there's no reason why you can't fix your fingers to text START right to 888-532-2699. Why is that important? Why should you let go to do this? Because we have a gift for you. And there's absolutely nothing that we're trying to take away from you. but I promise you, we're trying to get something good into your hands. As you look on the screen, you'll notice that you'll be able, what we're going to do, once you do that, we're going to send you a website. On that website, it has one video. You watch that one video. Underneath that video, you fill out the information that will take you to a survey. The survey has 15 questions. Answer those 15 questions based upon what you saw in the video. Speak from your heart. We want to hear from you. We value your feedback. We value your opinion. And then select a date. There's a link that you'll click at the bottom of the survey. Select a date to get your 4-day, 3-night stay set up. This is about a value of anywhere between $700 to $750 that we are gifting to you. It is totally complimentary. You don't have to buy anything. We're not going to headlock you. We're not going to karate chop you. None of that. There's no pain involved. All you have to do is watch the video, answer the questions, and then choose your time. And we have this gift with your name on it. So let me see if I can pull it up very quickly for you. If I can do that, hopefully it will make more sense. Here we go. You'll be choosing between one of these 30 destinations. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's just that simple that you can get a 4-day, 3-night stay simply by following those instructions. Text Start Right to 888-532-2699. You'll get a response back. Dora Branford, it's good to see you, darling. Thanks for chiming in. My beloved cousin, Regina Keys, congratulations. Please give Kayla and everyone else our heartfelt congratulations. WNBA, that's what's up. Yeah. Listen, guys, we're excited, and what we want to do is get this gift to you, but we're also going to put you in a drawing. Now, there's only going to be a couple of people that are going to win the drawing, but everybody's going to get a 4-day, 3-night stay regardless. But the drawing is for the $300 airline gift card. That could be you. And we're also going to give away a 6-day, 5-night stay in Cancun. Thunderous round of applause right there. And we're also going to give away a $50 restaurant gift card. So that's 3 additional gifts that someone is going to win. That could be 3 different people, y'all, that we're going to give away on the 30th of April. And that's just because no one's buying anything. We're not twisting your arm to do anything, but we have a lot of value that we know that it'll be a blessing. But we're not looking for anybody and everybody. We're looking for the right people. In fact, we're looking for the people that are really looking for us. So we want you to go ahead and text Start Right to 888-532-2699. I'm going to give you one more video because I want you to see the type of thing that we're involved with. And this is the Cancun trip for those who are ready to register. And you don't want to miss this because, again, it could be you.
Cancun Riviera Maya. Wow! It's one of the hottest locations in Mexico. 5 nights at the 5-star Vibes Resort. You're gonna love this beachfront paradise. Deluxe luxury accommodations, 7 outdoor pools, a world-class spa, and 15 incredible restaurants and bars. Plus, experience amazing activities from snorkeling and scuba diving to touring ancient Mayan ruins. This is a $1,294 value at one of Mexico's best resorts. Here's what others have said about their Vibes Resort experience.
Our experience has been flawless from beginning to end, from booking to getting here to transportation to everything. It's absolutely wonderful.
Here at the Fives in Cancun, loving it. This has been an incredible resort. It's absolutely immaculate. It's right on the beach. The service is incredible, and we have absolutely landed upon a 5-star hotel. We've had an extraordinary experience, and we can't wait to come back.
Beautiful beaches, outstanding service, great food. We've had a wonderful honeymoon vacation. Highly recommend it. It's just beautiful here.
Do not miss this. Book your 5 nights in Cancun Riviera Maya now.
All right, there we go. Ladies, what do y'all think about this promotion? How hard is it?
It is so easy. My 4-year-old grandbaby can do this.
Well, they have to be 18 to go to Cancun.
I know. I wish she was 18. She would definitely be getting into this business.
All right. Miss Elisa, what's your word? Is it anything complicated about this?
It's nothing complicated about it. If they don't want it, I'll definitely take it.
I know that's right. Well, we got some more stuff that we're doing, and I'm excited because, man, we're as a team. We got New Orleans being planned. We have Paris being planned. I know Coach Tanya's looking at Montego and some other places. So we want to show you guys one more video, and then this. Well, actually, we have 2 more. But this next one we're going to share with you is why we are so excited and have come together, because we're going, guys. We've been going, and we're going some more and some more and some more and some more. And the reason we're able to do this is because we are part of a platform, a travel platform that makes travel so affordable that you wouldn't believe it unless you believed it. So let me just go ahead and just share with you this platform. And we're going to just show you one portion. It's called Our World Tours. And these prices are simply ridiculous. And we say it this way, it's just the truth. If you're not using the Travorium platform, you're wasting good money. Now, it's your money. You do with it as you will, but you're wasting it. And this is why. Take a look. Ladies, is it just me, or do you just get pumped up every single time?
Every time I see that video, it was like, I was like, I took 17 vacations.
Right.
I'm trying to double that.
Right.
And I'm going to do it all. I'm trying to take more world tours and less getaways because I'm going to use my points. I'm counting Chris's points.
Yeah. Hey, you got to. Don't tell Kendra. I'm using hers too. Don't tell her. Okay? Please don't tell her.
Yes.
I'll be chastised thoroughly. Listen, let me ask you. You both have been so many multiple destinations because of our world tours, which we have 100 of those this year, and we have over 2,000 Dreamcation getaways, and you've been to multiple of those. Give us some of your favorite experiences that you've had thus far. Who wants to start it out?
Go ahead, Lisa.
Okay. I haven't gone to Paris, France yet, but I have booked that one. I'm looking so forward to that. I really am. And in New Orleans, that was not on my list, but now I'm going to that. I haven't been there, so they might rank on the top the next time we have this conversation.
Right.
But as of now, I think I would have to say Dubai.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess I would have to say Dubai, and I say Dubai because my siblings were with me.
That's right.
Yeah,
because that is an amazing story.
Yeah, and just to see the smiles on their faces, and my sister and I were actually talking about it today. My brother, it was his first trip ever. He had only been to New York in his lifetime. So his first trip was 20-some hours of plane flight. So it was his first airplane flight and everything. And he's so excited about it. He's already booked Malaga, Spain.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that would probably be my number one. No, all of them, but number two would probably be Jamaica.
All right now.
So many of us there. Yeah, there were so many of us there, and oh my God, it was just so amazing. And the resort that we were in, to me, I say it looked like I was in heaven. Because it was so beautiful, and the huge pillows, and I said the only thing was the streets. There were so many streets, they were just not paved in gold. Right. But it was such an amazing time. And then I would say Vegas.
Oh, wow.
Vegas. Again, there were so many of us there, and the helicopter ride. And, I travel by myself a lot. I do. I travel by myself a lot. So I'm good with my own company. You know, but just to also be able to share it with like family and friends, and and then I've done some getaways and was able to take some friends, like girl getaways, and so this platform is just so amazing. It really is. I was actually talking about this to a waitress just today. And I mean, people open that conversation. I'm sitting there. I treated myself to lunch after a horrible day. After a horrible day, I treated myself to lunch. I'm sitting on the phone and I'm talking with my sister, and I'm talking a little loud, and I'm talking about Dubai, and I'm talking about Vegas, I'm talking about all the great places. I'm talking about going to Paris, France, and they could hear me, right?
Yeah. There you go.
So she was like, "I want a vacation," Oh wow, what did she say that for?
Right.
I laid the phone down and I just began to share with her, gave her the information, So again, it's not just for us, but it's for everybody. It's like we're the tree producing fruit for everybody to come and just pluck off and enjoy.
It's so worth it. So much value. Coach T, what about you? What you've been so many, 17 as you say. What are some of those favorite destinations you've already been?
So one of the destinations I went to, I took one of my closest friends, Amanda. Me and her went down to South Carolina and went to the beach, and we was down there for like a week. We left our husbands behind, and we went out there for a week. That was an awesome time. But then most recently, Hawks Cay was one of the world tours. We went there, and that was amazing. And I was kind of feeling bad because I didn't get to go to Montego Bay, but hey, Hawks Cay, it was just like I was surrounded by water. It was like a little island. And that was a 4-diamond resort. And let me tell y'all, the diamonds and the stars is totally different. It's just totally different. And then the last one was Vegas.
Yes.
I was down there, and that one stood out most to me because I was down there for a week, less than $100 in Vegas. And I was able to link up with my cousin who I hadn't seen in over 20 years. And it was like, when we seen each other, it was just like, cut, like we ain't skipped a beat. So that was, you know, what stood out for me a lot was my getaways. But this year, yeah, I'm trying to be I'm going to be in New Orleans.
Yes.
I'll see you guys there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to Paris. I want to go to Dubai in September, but I heard it's like 300 degrees, so I may go to Spain. Who knows? I got the point. It's there. And the fact that my favorite part of it is the fact that I get to write it all off. That's like the icing on the cake. I was going to do it anyway, but imagine doing it like when I was traveling before. I was paying thousands of dollars up front, getting timeshares and boo, timeshare. I divorced my timeshare when I got into Travoria because I'm telling you, I ended up staying in my timeshare that I never got to stay in. I got to stay in it for free.
Yep.
And I don't know about you. I'm only speaking for me. Ain't nothing like free.
Come on.
Okay, free feels better than $1. Okay, free 99 is so much better than $1.
There you go. There you go.
She sounds like my sister when we went to Dubai for $89. You know,
yes,
I was always rubbing in her face because I'm a platinum. You know, but when we got there and everybody was talking about $89 for 2 people, and she had paid as a titanium, she had paid a little over $200.
Yeah.
Still, that ain't even bad.
Yeah. No, it's not bad.
Right.
But then she said $89 sound a whole lot better than $200.
Don't it though?
So that caused her to upgrade.
Yes.
There you go. You got
and the best part of the upgrade, you don't lose nothing. So why not?
And again, Sis Tanya, you're talking about a write-off. I just finished doing my taxes a couple of days ago, and trust me, I'm a very happy person.
Ain't nothing like it, right? Ain't nothing like it. They was asking me questions like, okay, so what did you spend for the business? You know it's 100%. I said, what? Had my bag of receipts. The refund was lovely, and it really feels good because I don't have dependents anymore. My children are, one is gone to heaven, but I have an adult son, so I don't get the the benefits and the tax of when I had dependents is love. Okay,
your business is now your dependent.
It is my baby.
Yeah, that's your baby, and you take care of that baby.
Oh yes, I do.
There you go. Well, let's do this. I want to bring this vision and voice from the CEO who has put this whole thing together. And for those who are watching this, pay attention, because this vision is big enough to fund what you desire to be funded. I know you got some big dreams. I know you got some big goals, but I want you to really look back and reflect on your career path. If it hasn't accomplished it, maybe it's not able to do so. Maybe if you put another 10 years in, you'll be a little further ahead, but will it allow you to really accomplish what you want? Or will you simply have spent 10 more years building someone else's vision? How about learning to flip the script and start building your vision? And this vision that you're about to see can help you to accomplish that. So let me put this out for you.
I've always worked hard. I've always wanted to produce. I've always wanted to take care of my family. I've always been a guy willing to put in the hours. I think most people are like me. But I remember my grandfather, a very successful entrepreneur and businessman, he came to me one day and he said, David, you gotta learn to shut down. You gotta learn to get away. You have to focus on family and have experiences in your life. If you don't, you're gonna leave an empty life. You know, I took my grandfather's advice to heart. So I began to experience and travel, and it was amazing. I remember inviting people to do the same and have more experiences out of life, but for a variety of reasons they couldn't. And I thought it shouldn't be this way. You know, my grandfather was right. People need to get away. People need to experience more. So I decided to solve this problem. That's why I started Travorium. a company that could help anyone realize the dream to see the world.
Welcome to Travorium, a radical new concept in travel. Our membership allows almost anyone from any walk of life an opportunity to see the world. Travorium brings people together, leveraging the numbers of travelers for incredible rates. Every month, we award our members travel points that can be used in our world tours and getaways. You choose the path, you gain the benefits, and you tour the world. With our Travorium Getaway platform, you can use your points to buy down the rate at over 2,000 resorts across the globe for your individual trip preference. With our premium membership, you can book these stays for a week long in a one-bedroom suite for as little as $1 per night after points applied. But our travel points also give you access to life-changing experiences with our World Tours platform. Every year, our team of experts plan multiple world tours to some of the most sought-after locations on the globe, where we plan activities, parties, self-development trainings, and dinners exclusively for our members. Most people can't spend the time, money, or effort in putting together a trip of this magnitude. And the best part is that our world tours bring together like-minded people from all across the globe, allowing you to meet, learn, bond, relax, explore, laugh, and enjoy life with other members of the Travorium family. Each trip creates an incredible experience that cannot be purchased online, memories that will last for a lifetime, and friendships that can transcend continents. It will leave you counting down the moments to the next one. Our membership also gives you access to our private booking engine, where you can save up to 50% on hotels, cruises, resorts, rental cars, and activities. And if traveling and seeing the world sounds exciting, we also invite you to partner with us. You can earn an income doing what you love, allowing you to turn passion into profit and adventure into a way of life.
All right, as we get ready to lock this thing down, we are thankful and grateful for everybody who has already seen this, whether you were with us live or whether you have been watching the replay. We want to encourage you to get back with the person that shared this information with you. Again, we are not trying to take anything from you. We want to get something of value to you, but that decision is always yours. Maybe it's not for you. Maybe you know someone that they've been looking for something just like this. Go ahead and reach out to them, point them this way, and we'll take great care of them. We promise you that. I want to ask these ladies, I honor them. Thank you, Minister Lisa. Thank you, Coach Tanya. I love you, heart and soul. Thank you for being a part of my life. You made me better in many, many ways, and we're just getting started. I want you guys to have the closing words, and we'll get ready for our 8 o'clock corporate call.
Okay. I just want to say I love that video. I love that video. I love the part, his reasoning for creating the business, was so that people like us, so we and his vision actually became a reality, because there are thousands of people that are experiencing the world because of his vision, because of his dream, because of him acting on his dream, So we've created better lives because of this person, this individual who made a move, So there are so many people out there that we've talked to, that we've shared this with. And I heard so many say, I'm waiting for this and I'm waiting for that. The excuses, I'm waiting for this to happen. I'm waiting for that to happen. I'm waiting to do this, I'm waiting until I retire. I'm waiting. But in actuality, we're making excuses, and everything that we're waiting for is actually waiting for us to step up and to give it life. All those things that you're waiting for, they're waiting for you to give them, to birth them, to give them life, to make them a reality. So the power is within us. Yes,
absolutely. I could not agree with you more. Thank you so much, Mr. Lisa. Coach T?
For me, it's a lot more personal. It's a lot more deeper because of the way life has been. I just lost my baby cousin in a car accident. Here today, gone tomorrow. but she lived her life while she was here. Another one, my son, 19 years old, murdered, but he lived. I think that boy traveled so much, and that was our passion. We're originally from Cleveland, but we moved to North Carolina. And I've always say, hey, the sky is the limit. Now we have the tools that we need to not only see the world, but not break our banks doing it. I mean, everything, inflation has went up. And now because of this platform, and I was able to sit down and break bread with Mr. Hart and his wife. They are the most humble, caring. They really care about us. They want to see us succeed. And they have set this, they had this vision. God downloaded this vision because truth of the matter is Jesus traveled. Travel is never going nowhere. It's been here since the beginning of time. We all got to go somewhere. So it's time for us to let go and let's go. See the world that God created because it's there for us. And now we have the means to go about doing so. And that's all I got. I don't know where Pastor Mel went, but hey, we getting ready to get on this 9 o'clock call. So, hey, we're going to see you at the beaches of the world, or we're going to see you at the bank. Hopefully, we get to see you at both. Take care. See you next